Hi friends, thanks for being here today. My name is Kelsey and welcome to my channel On the Mat with Kelsey. As you can see, I am not at home. I'm here in Wyoming on vacation filming this short class, and the weather is unseasonably warm. It's 60 degrees, so I thought, why not? Let's film a class outside and can share this beautiful view with all of you. Today's class is all on balance. So we're going to do a lot of balancing postures. With balance, it's important to center our mind first. We'll start with a little bit of breathing. But one of the biggest keys of balance, and we'll talk about it in the class as we get into balancing postures, is finding one thing to focus your eyes on. And by focusing your eyes on one point in space out in front of you, this is called, finding one point is called a drishti. By finding one point to focus your eyes on, that automatically focuses your mind. And by focusing and quieting your mind, it allows the body to be in unison and to balance longer, hold poses a little bit longer, and just really get into the sync of things. So for this class, you may want to have a block up near the top of your mat. I don't have props with me, so I will demonstrate without a prop, but you may want a block. Other than that, let's get started. We're going to start standing today. Take your feet out hip distance. Go ahead and lift all your toes up. Spread your toes out and press them down one toe at a time onto the mat. Feet are at hip distance. Roll your shoulders up by your ears and exhale them down your back. Go ahead and close your eyes. And here, I'd invite you to take your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. Put a little bend in your knees if your knees are locked. Begin to breathe deeply in through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth to start. And again, breathe in. And big sigh out through the mouth. As you inhale, feel your right hand, your belly expand. And then your left hand, your chest expands. And this time exhaling out through the nose, the belly falls and the chest falls. For this class, I invite you to find in your mind's eye something that you're grateful for in your life today. Maybe it's someone, something, some animal. Using gratitude to center us, to help balance us. Keeping your eyes closed, go ahead and let your arms drop by your sides. Put a little deeper bend in your knees. Feel grounded through your lower body, feet and toes rooting and heels rooting into the floor. With your eyes closed, just shifting your weight. Shift weight forward into the balls of your feet, into your toes. Your heels become light. Keep the eyes closed and just reverse exhale and shift the weight into your heels. Maybe your toes slightly lift, your big toes lift. Playing with that edge of balance. And then shifting weight all the way over into the right foot. The left foot is very light, maybe even floats off the mat. Keeping your eyes closed this entire time, and then tilting the weight over to the left. The right foot is light. Inhale back to center. Taking your hands to your hips. Your hands sit right on top of your hip bones. Bend even deeper in the knees. Feel weighty, heavy in your lower body. Use your arms to push your hip bones, your low body down into the floor. Now begin to resist with your lower body and push your hands up. As you begin to straighten your legs, keep pushing down with the hands, grounding the body down, reverberating the body up with the legs. Let that up, up, up motion reach up, up, up through your chest, through your collarbone, and let your heart reach up towards the sky. The shoulders rolled down the back, nice and proud, standing upright and tall. Take a big breath in. And exhale, blink your eyes open, release your hands down. And inhale, reach your arms up. And let your elbows bend, grab opposite elbows in your hand. Inhale, expand the chest up. And then exhale, just reaching your elbows up, then over like a big rainbow shape towards the right. Push weight down, down, down into the right foot and into the left heel. As you push into the left heel, feel this opening happening for your left hip. Keep this left shoulder rolled down the back, the left elbow up towards the sky. Look up out of the corner of your left eye. Breathe. Big side body opening. Inhale up. Grow tall through the spine, and the same stretch over towards the left. As you push down into the right heel, feel the right hip opening. Roll the right shoulder down the back, reach the right elbow towards the sky. Look up out of the corner of the right eye. Breathe in and out. Inhale yourself back upright. Release the arms, reach them up, up, up. And exhale, take the hands behind the head. A little heart chest expansion. Gently, gingerly, very lightly reach your crown of your head towards the sky, cradling your skull in your hands. And then exhale, slight back bend, offering your heart, your face up towards the sky. Keep weighty in the heels. A little bendy, bendy, bendy in the knees. Reach the heart up towards the sky. And exhale. Inhale yourself back upright. Hands come up. And exhale, fold yourself all the way down, forward fold. Great. It should feel expansive in your chest. If you're not at the top of the mat, just rotate your body towards the top. Bend in your knees, find a halfway lift. Hands slide up the shins. Exhale, fold. We're just moving through 2 sun salutations to wake up our body, stepping one foot and the other into plank. You can lower your knees to start for a modified Chaturanga all the way to your belly. Extend the toes long, press the toenails into the mat. So you find baby cobra, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up. Curl the toes. Exhale, downward dog. First down dog of the class. Allow your feet to pedal, bending one knee and then the other. Stay in your down dog. Just let your hamstrings wake up a little more by floating your right leg towards the sky. With the exhale, bend the right knee, open the right hip. Inhale, straighten the right leg. And exhale, float it back down to down dog. Breathe in and out. And the same thing on the left. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the left hip. Inhale the leg high. Exhale, float it down. Inhale, coming up high on the balls of your feet. Bend the knees, look forward. Step one foot up, and then the other. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to the shins. Reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold down. And we reverse swan dive all the way up. Weighty through the feet. And inhale the arms up overhead. And we flow right back into it. One more sun salutation. Exhale. So your chest falls towards the floor. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach. Exhale, plant the hands. Step one foot back and then the other. Know you can take modified Chaturanga by dropping your knees. Or take full Chaturanga, lower your body. Not allowing your shoulders to go any lower than your elbows. As you inhale, find your back bend. Maybe it's up dog, maybe it's baby cobra. And exhale into down dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bend the right knee, open the hip. Inhale, straighten, and exhale down. Hopefully this time the hamstrings feel a little more alive. The left leg high. Bend the left knee, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up high on the toes. Look forward at your thumbs. You can step or you can take a little hop up to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. And inhale, reverse swan dive all the way back up to the top. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Find one breath. Remember that thing that you're grateful for in your life. Exhale. Take your big toes to touch, a little space between your heels, moving into chair pose. As you exhale, sink the hips back into chair pose. Know that if toes together stance isn't right for you, you can take your feet hip distance. Does not matter. Just reach your hips back, back, back. The weight is in your heels. Be able to try lifting all of your toes up off the floor. Exhale, sit the hips a little deeper. And exhale, fold your body over your legs. Sweep your arms down and back. Pull the belly button towards the spine, still an active pose. Stay here. Inhale, shift the weight into the balls of the feet. Lift the heels high. Good. And as you exhale, stay high on the balls of your feet. Here's your balance challenge. Reach your hands forward and begin to come upright, straightening the knees little by little, continuing to be on the balls of the feet, the toes. Reach the arms overhead. Good. And exhale, down. Reach the arms down. And we're going to inhale your right leg, your right knee towards the sky. Exhale, take the right hand to the right shin bone. And we find a standing twist. Reach your arm, your left hand back. Breathe in and out. Reach your arm up. Come back to center, and we switch our hands. Take your left hand to your shin bone. Reach your right arm up. And then exhale, reach your right hand back. Inhale, back upright. Both arms reach towards the sky. Exhale, hinge forward at your hips. Warrior 3 for just one moment. And bend in the standing leg. The right foot comes to the mat into a warrior 1 stance. So your back right foot is fully on the mat at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, reach your arms up. This is warrior 1. Exhale, sink a little deeper in the front knee. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Arms are reaching up towards the sky, or they can be at your heart. Inhale, grow tall through each vertebrae. And exhale, bow your upper body over your thigh bone. Reach the arms behind you. Inhale yourself back up. And then exhale, bend the elbows, little back bend, heart reaches for the sky. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, fold the hands down, taking both hands inside your left leg. Heel toe your left foot wide. Here we begin to play with some balance. Spin onto the ball of the back right foot. Know that if you don't want to go into any of these next postures, a great place to be is lower the back knee and stay here in your lizard lunge stretch, feeling a stretch in your left inner thigh. If you're looking for a little more play, take your left hand underneath or behind your left foot, and you're going to snuggle this left shoulder underneath the left calf, taking your left hand on the outside of your left foot. We're moving this into a bind if it's going well. If your body's not objecting, take your left hand back to your left glute or your outer left thigh. If that's going well, keep powering down to the back right foot and the front left heel. You can take your right hand to your left hand into a bind. We're next slowly moving into bird of paradise. So you can step your right foot up to the top of the mat, or you can take one big step. 1, 2, doesn't matter how many. We're taking both of our feet to the top of the mat. Keep the bind if you can. Bend deeply in both of your knees and put the weight over into the right foot. The left heel grows light. Then the left toe is going to fully come off the floor. We're slowly going to begin to stand up in our right leg. Now, if you don't want to stand up, just working your bind here and opening your right shoulder towards the sky is a great place to be as well. If you're taking bird of paradise, you put the weight down into the right foot. Roll the shoulder blades down the back at the top. If your hamstrings are doing okay, you can reach the left toe for the sky. Now here in your standing balance, find that drishti. Find a spot ahead of you and focus your eyes there. Take 2 breaths. And just as slowly as you stood up, lower your body back down. Once your left foot is firmly planted on the floor, you can release your arms from the bind. Let them hang on the inside of your left foot. And you're just stepping your right foot back into the warrior one stance at 45 degree. Here's a good place for a block if you have one under your left hand, and we're coming into side angle pose. Open your chest towards the right side of your mat. Breathe in and out. On an inhale, rotating your body up, warrior two. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stretch through the whole left side body. Inhale, upright, warrior two. And exhale, straighten the front leg. Hinge the body forward, moving into triangle pose next. Again, underneath your left hand is a good place for a block. Breathe in and out. The next balance transition from here is half moon pose. So we're going to bend our front left leg. That's going to become our standing leg. We reach our hand out beyond our toe. Again, a block is very helpful under your left hand here. Become light on the back foot, and we float the right foot off the floor into half moon. Your right toes are pointed over towards the right wall or the right side of whatever space you're practicing in. So not down at the floor, but out towards the right. Keep lifting the right leg high. The right leg is really strong so that the left leg doesn't have to work so hard. Similarly, roll your right shoulder down the back, stacking the left hand directly over top of the left. Breathe in and out. Finding one spot to focus on. I like to look just beyond my thumb at the floor, knowing looking up at your right hand overhead is a real balance challenge. Spin your right hand to the floor. Standing split. Exhale. Let the right foot step to the back of the mat, planting both hands at the front, and we move through a vinyasa. Know you can sink into child's pose for a few breaths if you prefer. Stepping into your down dog. Inhale, rotating forward. Finding a chaturanga if you'd like. Up dog or back bend of your choice. And down dog. Inhale up high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees and step or hop to the top. Forward fold, exhale. Find a little halfway lift. Stretch the back side of the body. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. And exhale your hands to your heart. Breathe in and out. Inhale, sink the weight into your heels. Arms reach up overhead, chair pose. Exhale, sweep the hands down and back. Inhale, come up high onto the balls of your feet, keeping your torso folded over your legs. That balance challenge here, sweep your arms forward. Eyes come forward, find that spot. Your drishti with your eyes as you slowly begin to straighten your legs up to stand, keeping those heels lifted, lifted, lifted. Arms come up overhead. And exhale, your heels down. Release the arms down by your sides. Inhale the left knee in towards the chest this time. Taking the left hand to the shin bone, reach the right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, open the right arm back behind you. Breathe in and out. Inhale, sweep the right hand back to the shin bone. Then the left arm reaches up towards the sky. And exhale, open the left arm back. Twist. Breathe in and out. Circle the left arm back to the front. Both arms reach for the sky. And we hinge the body forward, warrior three, just one moment. And exhale, let the left foot come to the floor. Find that warrior one stance. The whole back foot is on the floor. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, sink a little deeper in the front knee. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. Slight tilt of the tailbone underneath. Exhale, hinge the body forward. Forward fold over the legs. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale, little back bend. Bend at the elbows, heart for the sky. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. This time your hands come on the inside of the right foot. Heel toe the right foot wide. Beginning the little balance sequence, know that you can stay in lizard. Or if you want to do the same thing, you try it on the other side, wiggling the right shoulder, underneath the right calf, underneath the right hamstring. Taking the right hand wide of the right foot, and then coming into a bind, one arm at a time. The right hand comes up by the right glute. If that's going well, your left hand comes up to meet it, interlacing the hands or reaching them close by. If you tried Bird of Paradise on the other side, give it a go here. Once both feet are at the top of the mat, bend deeply in both knees, shifting weight into your left foot. The left foot becomes the standing leg. The right foot becomes light. Find the spot with your eyes as you slowly expand up to standing for Birds of Paradise. Roll the shoulders down the back. Lastly, beginning to straighten the leg. Not forcing it straight if it doesn't want to be fully straight. And take 2 full breaths. Heart reaching up for the sky, standing tall. Exhale, bending the right knee and just as slowly coming back out of it. Once the right foot's fully planted on the mat, release your arms to the mat. And we're stepping the left foot to the back of the mat. Foot spins down at 45 degrees, preparing for side angle pose on the right. Use your block if you used it on the other side under your right arm. Inhale, coming up, warrior 2. Roll the inner thighs up towards the sky, sink deeper in the front knee. Reverse warrior, right arm reaches up over the ear. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Feel the relief of straightening the leg. Reach the right arm forward, find triangle pose. Full breath in and out. And again, reach the crown of the head forward and out. As you inhale, shift the weight into your right front foot. Reach the fingertips beyond the toes. The left foot becomes light, moving into half moon pose. Activate all the muscles in your left leg. Let the left leg be light. Left arm is stacking over top of the right arm. Inhale and exhale. With an exhale, let your left hand circle to the floor. Left arm reaches up. Left leg reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Plant your hands, moving into downward dog. Know you can stay here, drop to child's pose, or move through your chaturanga. We're all going to drop our knees and sink into child's pose for 3 breaths. Once again, finding that thing that you're grateful for in your life. Maybe adding to that picture, that thing that you're grateful for. What else in your life brings you joy? What else in your life is a gift? And as you're ready, rotate your body up into tabletop. Curl the toes under, hips up and back. Lift high on the balls of the feet, bend the knees, step or hop to the top, fold forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way upright. And exhale, hands to your heart. We have one more chance to move through that balance sequence. No, we'll move a little faster this time. If there's things you didn't like, you can take them out. You can skip them. You can wait in a long posture. If there's things you want to add, do it now. This practice is yours. I'll cue less. Let's begin with chair pose, taking your big toes to touch at the top of your mat, sinking your weight down and back. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, come high on the balls of the feet. Exhale, arms sweep forward. Inhale, coming up to stand. Find your drishti. Arms overhead. And exhale, the foot to the floor. Inhale the right knee to the sky. Pull the right knee in towards the body. This time let the right knee open over towards the right, left hand towards the left, look left. Exhale, switch left hand to your right shin. Right arm up and find your twist. Inhale back up to center, both arms reach for the sky. Move through warrior 3, just one breath. Step the foot down, warrior 1, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, upright. Exhale, open the heart, bend the elbows. Inhale, upright. Exhale, hands come inside the left knee. Find your bind on this side, or lizard. Inhale, step the right foot to the top of the mat. Exhale, slowly finding your drishti. Working into your variation of birds of paradise. Find 2 full breaths at the top. Exiting out of birds of paradise. Releasing your bind, hands to the floor, step the right foot back. Spin the right heel, right foot at 45-degree. Find side angle, open the left arm up towards the sky. Or that is your right arm. Open your chest over towards the right side of the room. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, straighten the left leg, triangle. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bend the front left knee and find half moon pose. Taking your left hand to a block if you need. 3 breaths. Rotating the right hand to the mat, standing split. And step the right foot to the back of the mat. Plant the hands. Stepping into downward dog, into child's pose, are moving through a flow. From down dog, lift high on your toes, bend the knees. Step or hop up to the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Reverse swan dive. Exhale your hands to your heart. Settle in, 1 breath. Take the big toes to touch, sinking into chair pose, hips down and back, arms overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, fold the body over. Inhale, come high on the toes, heels lift from the floor. Arms forward. And slowly stand. Keep pressing the big toes into the mat. Lift, lift, lift the heels. Arms overhead and exhale the feet flat. This time the left knee reaches for the sky. Arms swoop forward and up. Take the left hand to the left shin. Open the left knee. Right arm reaches right. Look right. Breathe in and out. Right hand to the left shin. Left arm up and find a twist. Looking behind you. Find one spot with your eyes. Left arm rotates back to the front, both arms for the sky. Hinge the body forward, left heel reaches in the opposite direction as your hands. Step the left foot down at 45 degrees, warrior one. Exhale, hinge the body forward, bow over your right leg. Inhale up. Exhale, back bend, open the heart to the sky. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down, hands inside the right foot. Dip the right shoulder underneath the right knee and find your bind. As you're ready, put the weight into your right foot as you step the left foot to the top of the mat. Once the left foot gets there, put weight into the left foot. Your right leg, the binded leg, becomes light as you stand up into bird of paradise. Or as you stay in the bound position, folded forward. Doesn't matter. Take 2 more full breaths. Reversing out of your bird of paradise wherever you are. Releasing your bind. Hands are inside the right foot. Step the left heel back. Warrior two, position with the legs. Find your side angle pose as your left arm circles up towards the sky. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Right arm reaches up and over the right ear. Inhale, upright, warrior two. Exhale, sweet relief as you straighten the right leg. Triangle pose, hinge the body forward, then tick-tock the right arm down, left arm up. Breathe. As you're ready, bend into the standing front right leg. The right fingertips come beyond the right toes. And your left foot becomes light. Find the spot with your eye and lift the left leg into the sky. Left toes point towards the left side of the room or the space that you're in. After your last breath, circle the left hand to the mat, standing split, left leg is high. Step the left foot back, plant the hands. Last chance for down dog, for chaturanga, for up dog, whatever you like. Inhale, come up high on the toes, bend at the knees, step or hop the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees a little deeper. Take your first and second finger on both hands. We're wrapping our first and second finger around our big toe. Our thumb is touching the tip or the top of our big toe. Folding your body over in a bound forward fold. This is called gorilla pose. Try a little halfway lift here, reaching the crown of your head forward. And exhale, fold a little more. Feel all the length you've created in your lower and middle back from this practice. Let your body hang heavy. Again, find one more halfway lift. Maybe find just a little more stretch in your hamstrings and fold back in. Release the hands. Heel toe the big toes in to touch, a little space between your heels. And sinking the hips down into chair pose. This is the last time, I promise. And lift on to the balls of your feet. Heels lift away from the mat. And we're sinking, although our heels are lifting up, up, up towards the sky, we're sinking our hips little by little, down, down, down to our heels. Maybe you might want your hands to help you. We're coming down to sit. Good, taking your feet a little out in front of you, feet flat on the floor, grab your shin bones. Inhale, reach your heart towards the sky, a little bit of a Heart opening, back bending shape in your back. And then exhale, grab behind your hamstrings and let your back round. Belly button in, chin to chest. 2 more times just like that. Inhale, rotate forward on the sit bones. Heart reaches forward and up, back bending shape. Exhale, grab behind the hamstrings, round the back, belly in, arch shape in your back. Inhale in, and exhale, round. And continue to round all the way down to the mat. Letting your head come flat on the floor, pull your right knee into your chest, extend your left leg long. A nice compression in of your knee to your chest, to your rib cage, and then use the left hand to pull the right knee across the body into a twist. If this twist feels okay for you, you can deepen the twist by scooching your shoulders a little over towards the left and then rotating your gaze to look over at the right. Release into your twist, letting go of effort, letting go of the activation of all the muscles that it takes to balance. Using your twist to sink, to let go. On an inhale, bring your right knee back to center, rolling yourself back to a neutral spine. We're taking a reclined pigeon, so just pull your left knee in. Our right shin bone is folded over top of this left leg. You can interlace your hands behind the left hamstring or over top of the left shin if you have a little more openness. It doesn't matter, you get the same stretch wherever. You just want to feel some great releasing sensation for your low back and for your right hip. Breathe deeply, letting the inhales flow in through your nose and back out through your nose. Release your shoulders away from the ears. Soften your face. Soften your eyes. And slowly releasing your pigeon. And rest the right leg on the floor. Pull the left knee into your chest, hugging the shin bone in towards the thigh bone and the thigh bone in towards your rib cage. Compress, compress. And then find a twist, pulling this left leg across the body over towards the right. Know you can situate yourself as you need to feel comfortable in your twist. If you want more sensation, you can turn your head to look left, opposite of your knee. Again, releasing all effort from this posture. And really just allowing the body to open with each slow and steady exhale. On an inhale, slowly coming back upright. Pulling your left knee in towards your chest. And we're taking reclined pigeon on the other side. So this left leg is folded over like figure 4 on top of the right thigh bone. You can interlace your hands behind the right hamstring or behind or over top of the right shin. Keep a slight flex in your left foot as you practice pigeon to protect your knee on the left side. Once you find a good spot of resistance, just stay there, release, relax, and breathe. Melt the shoulders away from the ears. And soften the wrinkles in the forehead or in the eyebrows. And slowly releasing out of your pigeon. Pulling both knees into your chest and extending them up towards the sky. Rotating your ankles one way and the other. The last posture we're going to take is well, it has two variations. First variation is legs up the wall, so staying right here. Now that we want our low back to feel comfortable, to not feel strained. So if having your legs in this position, you feel strained in your low back, bend your knees more. By letting the feet be higher than the heart, you're letting the blood flow back to the heart, and it creates some relief for your legs, for your feet, for your ankles. So this is a great pose to stay in. If shoulder stand and plow is part of your practice, I will cue those now. Go ahead and watch first, as you don't want to move your head or your neck in shoulder stand or plow pose. If you have neck or shoulder injuries, it might be best to stay here in legs up the wall pose. So for shoulder stand is first. You slowly rock your legs overhead. Your hands are supporting your low back here. And I usually have to kind of wiggle each shoulder blade underneath me to then lift my toes towards the sky. Allowing your feet to be half pointed, half flexed, flointed, and reaching the balls of your feet to the sky. Keep supporting the low back with your hands. Your chin will compress into your chest. This is shoulder stand. And from shoulder stand, you can stay as long as you like. But next is plow, and that just continues to support your low back with your hands and just letting your feet, your toes, come overhead towards the floor. Your feet don't have to touch. Plow allows the compression to deepen. So if you're watching, you can slowly, the key is moving slowly, move into shoulder stand first, keeping your head in neutral alignment the entire time. Listening to your body and breathing deeply. If you've come all the way into plow pose and you need more sensation, you can bend your knees, taking one knee on either side of your face by your ears. This allows the back to round even more. And as you're ready, move into plow if you're not there, and we very, very slowly just roll the back onto the floor. One vertebrae at a time. Continue to support the hips and the low back with the hands. One vertebrae at a time. And you end with feet up the wall pose. We're all back in the same posture. Take a big breath in through your nose. And a big releasing exhale out through the mouth. One more breath just like that. And a big sigh, release through the mouth. You can give your knees one last final hug as you bend your knees into your chest. Know you are welcome to take any last posture that you need. If your body feels ready to enter into Shavasana, you can extend one leg long and then the other. Reach your arms wide, take up space on the floor. Lift your heart for the sky, create a little space for your shoulders. And just splay the shoulders wide. The hips are wide, the feet are wide. Take up space. Big breath in. And exhale, sigh it out. Melt into the floor. Release into your Shavasana. Keeping your eyes closed, bring a little movement into your fingers and into your toes. Letting your mind float back to that thing or many things or many people that you're grateful for. Take in a big breath of gratitude and exhale, release. Taking your time to get there, rolling your body onto one side, resting your head on your arm. And with your next breath, coming upright to sit comfortably at the middle of your mat. Crossing your knees, finding your sit bones, roll the shoulders up and then down the back. Arms reach out by your sides, rotate the palms for the sky. And reach the arms up as you reach the sit bones down. Look up, touch the palms, and pull the hands down to your heart. The divine light in me recognizes and sees the divine light in you. Namaste. Thank you all for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this balanced flow. I know I really enjoyed practicing it here in the sunshine. Feels so good. Yeah, if you have any comments, questions, please reach out, drop them in the comment box, hit like, hit subscribe if you want to stay in the know with this channel. Thanks so much for being here.